And we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Welldone coming at you live and motivated on this beautiful Friday, July the 15th at 3:41 in the afternoon. How are you doing? Look at my hair. I look like a damn Swedish accountant. You know what I mean? I look like a freaking Norwegian lawyer, something like that. Look at my I got a mullet back here. Jeez, it's not really how I wanted to start it, but I'm in a good mood, so we're just gonna keep going. So today is a very special day, and it could be much more special, but I'm on my way to go meet a great professional comedian, dear friend of mine who I'm becoming better friends with and whatnot. We started talking a lot pre-corona and sort of fell off, and I think that kind of happened. It was like a commonality with like all sorts of people throughout that whole corona pandemic and stuff like that, and we're getting reconnected. He's got a show in this area of Texas called Plano, Texas. So the reason how it could have been better is I try to be on the show that he's on, but I didn't get selected, and it's my fault. Full accountability. The video that I had auditioning for this opportunity, that's on my list to have a better new one. It was some older material. It was nothing but nonstop laughs, but you know, I think it was just a little politically incorrect, some of the stuff that I said. You know, especially nowadays more than ever before, you kind of got to be cautious of what you say, which is ridiculous, but for what it's worth, I wasn't picked. It's not because I wasn't funny or whatever, but I think it was just the material. Now, since then, my material, it's much better, much funnier, and it was already amazing, but now it's just on a whole other level, and I'm thankful for this whole corona pandemic to happen. That's right, I said, and I'm thankful because it helped me to dig down deeper inside me and be the better version of myself, which I always aspire and work so hard every single day to be. Okay, sounds like something that's a lot of woo-woo and, you know, chanting and fake stuff, but I really mean it. You know, I'm so determined. You know, I said it before and I'll say it again. There's no such thing as retiring who you are, or retiring with who you are. And what I mean by it is this. I'm a soldier. A lot of people use that as a title. I literally am. I'm an Army vet, right? And I'm also an artist, comedian, right? I feel like you can be multiple things in life. You can be a hunter and a gatherer. You can be this, you can be that. And I don't like how there's not a spectrum of possibilities of things a lot of people try to put in one box. I wear rash guards for jiu-jitsu, for choking people, right? When I'm on stage, wearing like a martial arts top, you know, while I'm on stage, talking about completely different stuff, doing jokes and telling stories for fun or whatever. So anyway, I'm super excited about this. He's a really great guy, and I'm just pumped. I'm pumped. I'm motivated, and my biggest goal for this whole year. I'm really in a weird spot as far as comedy goes. I mean, not too weird, but weird enough. So I'm a lot less focused on getting booked right now, truthfully, than I am building my hour, because I'm at about 30, 45 minutes, and before the end of the year, I want to have a full 1 hour that I can workshop, master. I'm ready to headline 100%. The biggest thing that I really need to work on is getting known, and getting known and finishing my 1 hour. It really means a lot to me because every experience from being in the Army and being married and me living in Russia and just so much stuff, okay, is all put into this, and it just means so much to me, you know, as an artist, as a warrior, as a soldier, to have everything reflect with my intensity, my passion, and who I am into this. It's a 1 hour video of my thoughts, my craziness. I say it as a joke or lack thereof. Some people may say, hey, you're crazy. That's their opinion. Details, you know? I like talking shit, but whatever. And my inner thoughts, you know? And I'm so excited about this. But it also feels weird to not be solely focused on getting booked right now. And I'm trying to balance it out the best that I can. But if I'm, you know, going back to a club and I'm saying the exact stuff over and over again, I'm making one goal possible, which is getting more known, and I'm not getting another goal possible, which is working on this new material, developing it, making it better, working out the kinks. You know, pretty soon I'm going to be headlining and doing a whole hour, okay? And or 45 minutes, or I can chop up that 1 hour into like 3 20-minute sections, or four 15-minute sets. You know what I mean? And I'm so ready. I'm so excited. But the material is not ready. It is not finished, and I'm still working on it. So this will be one of one of the next occasions of the very few where I meet a professional comedian, and we're going to talk about probably business, which is pleasure and can be pleasure. We're probably going to be talking about comedy and anything that doesn't have to do with comedy. But for me, comedy, in addition to my love, it's a business. It's my passion, and it's a way to put food on my table, right? So not just that. I'm going to this place called De Luca's. It's a Brazilian pizzeria. So here's some fun information. In the country of Brazil, they are internationally known for something called a churrascaria, which is a churrascaria, which is pretty much like an all-you-can-eat steakhouse kind of a thing. But in Brazil, they're actually nationally known, and they're working on being internationally known for something else, which is a Brazilian pizzeria. The exact concept, it has the exact concept of a Texas de Brazil, fogo de chão, something like that, where it's like all you can eat kind of steaks and stuff like that. You just sit at the table, you got a green paddle where it goes up, all right, and you turn it on the other side, it's red for like, hey, I don't want any more food, just give me a break for a second, I'm going to keep eating. But it's with pizza. And they got like 32 different types of pizza. I'm telling you, I could sell this for real. It sells itself. That's what's so great it is. But anyway, that's where we're going out to eat. I blew the spot up. I told my boy how good it is, and I'm excited to do it. So that's what's going on. That's the updates. And man, I can't wait to just, you know, there's different boxes checked, so to speak, of comedy. And I've said this multiple times, and I'm going to always say, there's the writing stage, the creative stage, the trying out stage, the fixing, the editing, the word order, the ordering of the sets, like how you want to present the information, have everything be a surprise, but also misdirection. How do you think I'm going left when I'm going right? So I love it all. I'm in love with the process, and that's how I know it's a part of me. You know what I mean? Kind of like if you like shooting, zeroing in your rifle is part of the fun. You know, that process of dialing in a long-barreled rifle, and you know, if it's really long distance, maybe checking the windage or something like that. It involves math, and I love math. I really do like math. I love how math gives you analytical skills to problem solve. You know, in algebra, going off on a tangent, algebra is probably the best of all maths, because it gives you it has a missing part of an equation, and it gives you a lot of ideas and formulas which you can use in practical matters to be like to have practical analytical thinking. So I should be calling this a math podcast. So anyway, but yeah, math and science and stuff like that, I'm all about that. I love it. But I like a lot of other stuff, which comes back down to that whole Renaissance man kind of a thing, being more than one thing. You know, anybody can be interested in more than one thing, but some people are just interested in one, and that's not me. You know, I'm a warrior, I'm an artist, I'm a veteran, I'm a comedian, you know, and that's who I am. I'm both. They run concurrently together, you know, and I switch from one to the other. I use my passion and work ethic of the Army and whatnot, and I put it into all of my comedy, and I just go, you know. So I'm chomping at the bits. I'm excited. Mentioning chomping at the bits, I'm excited to get some food. So this is a great day, just positive information. Maybe I said something that made you feel good, yeah, with that being mentioned, and I didn't even mention my buddy. His name is it's Brian Valencia or Brian Lyons. You should check him out on Instagram. I believe it's Lyons. Yeah, but it's also Valencia. I gotta ask him that. What's the reason for the change? Now I think about it. But yeah, so anyway, great guy. It's gonna be a great show. Could be better. To be honest, it'd be better if I'm on there. But I'm very, of course I'm biased about myself. But that's only because I know how hard I work. I don't say stuff with skepticism. Unless I'm skeptical, so I guess maybe I do. But anyway, I know how hard I work. I feed off of my own energy, and I'm excited to just do all these great things. So anyway, the proof is in the pudding. Actions speak louder than words, and I'm excited to do more actions. So with that being mentioned, thanks for checking on me. Updates, more to come. And if anything, I hope I can get to know people one-on-one a lot more. Sending me emails and just saying hi and this and that, because I don't want fans, I want friends. You know what I mean? Whenever I do a show, I want everybody to know how I think and, just a little bit about me and more about me and be knowing what's going on with me. I just think it's part of the interactive part of all this process, So, anyway, that being mentioned, I hope everybody has a beautiful day. I'm Benja Welldone. Check me out. Peace.